So what do you think of the school in Columbus that you're going to be going to?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be very nice. And I think I'm going to like it.
Are you glad that we picked the school in Columbus over South Carolina?
Yeah.
So we finally made the decision, and then once we made the decision, I spent an afternoon on the couch at South Carolina looking up apartments and rental houses and school systems, and I made some great lists.
Yes. I just sat there and did nothing.
You played on your phone.
I played on my phone. I did
You got the kids snacks.
I did. I made sure the kids ate. I did my part. I already had a job. My part was done.
Yeah, so.
That sounds really bad out loud. If you edit that part out.
Oh no, that's staying in. That's staying in. The best way I could compare school was their proficiency in reading and math, because we had the statistics in all the public school systems. So we started off with a list of the highest proficiencies in reading and math, and you're talking like, what, a lot of them had 93, 94, 95% proficiency in reading and math.
Yeah.
And I started with a list of those and then went down the list all the way to, I stopped at low 80s, high 70s.
You made it all the way. You made like mid 70s.
Yeah, I
You
went
had
to
2
some 70s.
pages of school districts.
And what we were looking at was for school systems for Olivia, because she's going to be going in a public school system, and then we needed to watch where we're living because Jessie might eventually be mainstreamed, and then we also had to be careful because we had to stay in certain counties to make sure Jessie was eligible for tutoring services and things like that. Like, it had to be a 3-bedroom because we have 2 kids, and then we had to allow dogs because we have a golden retriever that's 6-month-old. Those are my 2 requirements. So once we narrowed it down to those, most of those in the 90% range, the couple that had rentals were ridiculously expensive in the Dublin area.
You want 90% school districts, you're gonna pay
a lot. So once we started going down the list of affordable places, the most affordable with the highest school districts were more than 30-minute drive to Jessie's school and Alan's work.
Anyways, Ashley went through all this work, found this good school district, a nice home.
I did the school districts, I did the percentages of the houses, housing available, and then time it would take to drive from a house to your work and to Jessie's school.
Yes.
So from that, we narrowed it down to 2 places, all of Columbus, and I narrowed it down to 2 places in one day.
Have you noticed there's a trend? We only go with 2 places, but 2's like our magic number apparently.
So I had called both of the rental places available, set up appointments to go see them on Sunday because we were coming back from South Carolina on Friday. Saturday we had to go up to my in-laws to get the dog, and that's a 40-minute trip one way back. And then Sunday, Alan had to be up there anyway. So our plan was for all of us to drive up there, 2 separate vehicles, view the houses for rent, and then leave you up there, and the kids and I head back home. They were both really nice. They had minor issues with a couple of them.
They're both older houses that have been remodeled.
So they both looked really nice.
I mean, with all old houses, there's still going to be issues.
The one house had a really nice backyard, some storage. However, it didn't have a dining room or a place for the kitchen table, so we'd have to do a kitchen table living room combo.
Yes, but it had the one important thing that you demanded, a garage.
I did not demand. It is my
your dream in life
that I've never had. I've never had a garage. I've never been able to park at a garage, and Alan has been very sweet into brushing the snow off of my car for quite some time now. But I really would like a garage. That is on my checklist of things that I would like. The other rental, though, was a little bit closer to Jessie's school, and it was a little bit cheaper. Although it was really awkwardly redone because you can tell that they had added on to the house, which was nice, but there was some awkwardness to it.
Yeah, it was,
and then there was no
just
additional storage, so we didn't have anywhere to keep a lawnmower. We didn't have anywhere
storage.
for like Christmas decorations, and I'm not giving up Christmas decorations.
Yeah, there was no storage.
We had applied for the cheaper one, and they decided to go with somebody else that magically applied
Here.
within 12 hours of us viewing the house. 2 more people! I know it's Columbus and they go fast, but still, it was irritating. So then we applied for the other house, and we got that.
Yes.
So that worked out. Alan started his job up there, and Alan is staying up in Columbus.
I have had a very nice friend the last 2 weeks. Let me sleep on an air mattress in his basement.
You didn't Airbnb the first week.
I did Airbnb the first week. I stayed with
Polaris.
Polaris with a really nice host, Gloria.
So yeah, we got the Airbnb the first week.
Yeah.
And then we didn't know how many weeks this was going to go on or when we were going to be moving in. And by the time that we had got around to booking a second week, all the non-creepy Airbnbs were taken. So there wasn't really a good selection. You left,
Yeah.
and you stayed with a friend of yours for
And
the last 2 weeks, because the third week that happened again. We waited till the last minute
Yeah.
to try to book an Airbnb.
Yeah. Don't wait till the last minute or you'll end up with like some Silence of the Lamb place.
Pretty much that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like in the
Yeah,
photos.
it did.
We were gonna move in this weekend. When we're
Yes.
filming this right now is when we're supposed to be moving in. However, there was some issue with the doors and the rental, and we didn't want to deal with construction guys, so we're actually just gonna push it back for 2 weeks, and Alan's gonna go ahead and stay in our rental house
On an air mattress.
on an air mattress still for
Yep.
the next 2 weeks. So you're gonna be up there in Columbus for a total of 5 weeks by yourself.
Will it be
Well,
5 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
3 weeks plus 2. You're an accountant.
That's days and weeks. I do money. Alright.
You're gonna stay up in Columbus for 5 weeks by yourself while I'm down here with the kids and the dog.
Yeah.
Which was really hard at first.
Well, you were sick. And the kids were sick.
We're gonna do that in a separate video.
Alright.
We're gonna do a whole nother video of this 5 weeks.
Alright.
What it's been like for this 5 weeks. You living up there, us living down here, trying to get everything packed and ready. And a moving vlog, yay! Enthusiasm here, woohoo!
Woo! Well,
It's very excited about moving, if you can't tell.
be more enthused if people would help us. That's right.
Yeah, come on, friends.
I'm pointing you guys out. I don't know if you're gonna watch this, but yeah. Moving
Pretty sure
people.
he's gonna stop dropping names here.
I will. I'll call people out. Looking at you. You know who you are.